This is
about a girl. Her name is Amy. Some call her Ave. This is a story about a girl and she's part of the plan of God. And nothing can ever separate her from it. She's got bravery. She's not afraid. She's not afraid of what people think. And nothing her story is.
Alright, girls, we have done good. We've read the Bible, we're reading Acts, and we're going to Romans. It's not easy, people talking about the Bible, but it's important, Amy. It's important things that we talk, that we realize that God has a plan for us, and that we're here for a reason, Amy. It's hard for all of us to find our reason in life, to be, a builder, to be a painter, to be a writer, to be a Christian, to be the mission that God sent you in this world. There's a purpose why you're here, Amy, a personal mission. We'll talk about it later. But I was talking about something important, Amy, about Berkley. And I know, girls, you have talked to him, and you've seen him. He's a French guy. He's a good guy. It's something hard to talk about him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, Bao. Mr. Chris Berkley. The French guy. Oh, he's a nice guy. Really like him. Sometimes it's hard for him. I heard what happened to him. He had cancer and the whole situation. I went and talked to him once. I was talking to him. Mr. Chris Berkley, tell me why Mr. Bao talked about you. And he told me that I should ask you some questions.
Oh, he did? Oh, bonjour, Evie. Oh, I see. Formidable. I'm very happy, Evie. I would tell you, sometimes it's not polite, Evie, to ask those questions. But mon Dieu, life is hard, and after all my experience, I do wish to talk about it, because it's important in life. Evie, I was like everybody else in this world. I didn't care for anyone. I loved my life. Me and my family come from France. We've been here for a long time. Simply, we left France, because things, different times my grandfather told me he left for. But here in Sheep City, you can be resting. It's peace and quiet. No one tells you what to do, Amy. Levi. Life is hard, Amy. But I'll tell you, Amy. I was always a man who didn't care about others. I loved my life. I know, Amy, you and your father, he's a good man. One time I heard he wanted to go to France and work there. But something happened. Life sometimes doesn't go as we want to. Sometimes it all goes in strange ways. But I know, Amy, I know. And one day I went to the doctor, Amy. And I met my doctor, Nieto. He's a good man. He's from Scotland. But his parents married someone from Peru or from someone from Colombia. I don't know. And I was talking to him. And he was telling me, Mr. Chris Berkley, I inform you, unfortunately, that we have to tell you something. Unfortunately, you have cancer. I am very sad to tell you. Our results came in, and we checked your blood. And we unfortunately found traces of cancer inside your body. We are very sorry, sir. When I heard what they said, Amy, I was in total shock. Mon Dieu! I didn't know what to say. My whole life was easy, Evie. I did everything I wanted. Simply, I went and drank. I went to parties and did all the things all of us like to have. Oh, mon Dieu. I was totally lost, Davy. Something I regretted every day. And when the doctor told me, I said, Doctor, are you sure? Is there something else we can do? Please. You don't know. This is devastating news for me and my wife. I am sorry there. It is how unfortunate. But you have cancer, and you probably will only live 6 or 8 months. I was totally in grief, baby. My whole life changed that day. I didn't know what to do, baby. I wasn't a good man, baby. I wasn't a good man. I didn't care for others. I went and told my wife we didn't have children. And I told and I sobbed and I cried over her that I was going to die 6 or 8 months. My beautiful wife couldn't believe it. She was, oh no! What happened, Chris Berkley? What did you do? I couldn't believe it. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know what to do, baby. My life was coming to an end. And when I told my family, my father, sometimes I don't like my father, Avy. I don't. He left us, me and my mother. He went down to adventures and did things, drinking and had parties and did all the things he wanted. He wasn't responsible. I have such great hate sometimes to him. But I try to reconcile with him and try to be with him. Sometimes he lets me, Avy. Sometimes he doesn't. And when I told him it happened, he didn't care, Avy. He didn't care. My whole life went down the drain. I realized my own family. Realized I was going to die and he couldn't do anything. He told me it was bad news. And no, he will go to the funeral, but that's all. I asked him for help and he told me he couldn't. He didn't know how to handle the situation. He left. Oh, Avery, life isn't fair. I'm not a good person, Avery. I tell you, mon ami. One time I was with Laura, and Laura was asking for food. And I was in the wrong crowd. I was in the wrong things. I realized, Avery, I was garbage. I was garbage, Avery. I told Laura to go get a job and not to waste time with me. I wasn't her friend. I was a rude person, Avery. I was very, very rude. And not with Laura. I was rude with everybody. I don't care about no one there, Avery. I don't care. I have done everything for myself and I only love my wife. And when people ask me for help or something, I just tell them to get lost. I was that type of person, Avery. I was that type of person. I didn't care about like everybody else. I don't give food to poor. Let them work. If you don't let them work, you only get one chance to live. You have to make the right decisions, Avery. And I believe in that if people didn't have education or didn't finish their college or school or job, I don't have to care for them. I don't have to care. Oh, mon Dieu, when I realized what I did back then and what happened, I knew I wasn't gonna be happy. I knew I had to change. I was the type of person that steals, that lies like everybody else. I was rude, Davy. I realized I was like so many people that did wrong things. And perhaps this is my time off. That I lived more than 40, 50 years. Finally, I was going to die. And no, Davy, I was afraid. I was afraid. Time passed. My wife tried to help me. I couldn't. Sometimes even argued against her. She told me that it was time for me to look for God. And I saw, no. After all I've done, I don't want to. I'm going to hell. I didn't do anything right in my life. I just did the same as my father. After that, one day I realized I was wrong. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to go to hell. I didn't believe in God, But I was given 6 months. 6 months, I didn't know what to do with it. I realized one day I had to do something drastic. I wasn't going to die, Evie. I didn't want to go die because I know a lot of people, my friends, all of them, they died when there was the virus outbreak. They didn't go. They're not in heaven. They didn't believe in God. They were horrible people like me. I realized that I had to change. Mon Dieu, I had to change. Oh la la. I went and spoke to Bao. I looked for him. I met Troya and Bao. I told him my situation, and Bao said he would help me. It took me 1 month, 2 months. Pastor Jackson. Oh, formidable, he is a man. He changed my life. He was so humble. He was good. He was a great man. I saw what Bao always respected him, maybe. And I decided to baptize myself. And I made it, baby. I made it. You don't know how happy I was the day I got baptized. Oh, Missy. Oh, dear Missy. And I realized I changed, baby. I wasn't anymore that horrible person I was before. I wasn't like them anymore. I finally changed. My whole life became better. I finally did what was impossible for me, Evie. It's not easy for all of us, Evie. We don't have those good chances like Bao, like you have. We don't have those chances of people who are normal like me. I didn't do anything like them. I just finished college, did everything, get a good job, got married, and that's it. Really, Evie, my life changed, and I am very happy, Evie. I am happy. Really, people don't know those problems, don't realize them unless life hits them, and you realize that the whole world changed, and it isn't how you think it was your life. You've been living a lie, Evie. You've been living a lie. After that, oh mon Dieu, I changed, Evie. I went to the doctor, and after 5-6 months, the doctor told me, Monsieur Berkley, I am going to tell you something. Unfortunately, our analysis were incorrect, and you do not have cancer. What? You don't know that day, Evie. I wanted to kick him. I wanted to kick his ass. After all the suffering, after what I've gone through, Evie, I didn't have cancer. Oh, life is unfair, and sometimes life will hit you the least moment, Evie. And after that, I got infuriated with him. I realized I let go of the anger. I realized I changed and became a better person. No, Evie, though those people were wrong. They are wrong. They are wrong. Oh, Missy. I realized I did wrong, Evie. I was an incredible, awful person. I was like everybody else. And unless life changed like what happened to me, Evie, we don't change that easily, Evie, in life. We don't move. We don't care nobody but ourselves. When that happened, Evie, I totally changed. I realized I wasn't here to be drinking, having a good day in parties, or having a normal night in work. I realized I had a purpose. I finally realized I was wrong while I was doing copying everybody else, Evie. I changed, Evie. And after that, I didn't get angry against the doctor. I always get angry at everything, Evie. I was the type of guy, whoever does something wrong, I do them wrong. Whoever tries to cheat me, I cheat them. If it was something worth it or not, I don't do it, or yes. I was that person who, like everybody else, just lived a normal life. And when life does all these things to you, Evie, you realize that life is short. And you realize you have to value life and all those things. They are important, Evie. They are important. And I changed, Evie. Now I'm a Christian, and I'm happy, Evie. I'm happy I made it through. I'm happy. I really wish for others to change their ways. They don't realize it until it's too late sometimes. Perhaps I was lucky, Evie. Perhaps I found out there's something more important, and I'm very happy with my wife. And my wife is happy with me. We don't have a child, but we love each other so much. I'm really grateful for life. Sometimes, Davy, you have to realize that when you get surprises in life, you have to be smart and you have to make the right decisions. And oh merci, oh God, that I made it.